And it's that time. It's the running of the regular season finale, and it's NASCAR's longest and greatest tradition. It is the Southern 500 here from the Darlington Raceway. Let's take a look at the starting grid for the Southern 500 here in Darlington. William Byron is on the pole. Chase Elliott, who's outside. Row 2, it is Austin Cindric in the number 2. And it's Justin Haley starting in 4th. Starting row number 3 at the 45, Tyler Reddick starting alongside 12 car Ryan Blaney. Denny Hamlin, a former winner of this race, starts in row number 4, starting alongside Riley Herbst. Then we got Joey Logano and Sheldon Creed rounding out the top 10. Going on into row number 6, we have Bubba Wallace and Chris Buescher. And you can see the full grid to the left-hand side of your screen on the ticker right there as we get ready for this race. It is, of course, the Southern 500, the 26th race of the season. And we got Hendrick teammates on the front row for this race. By the way, engines fired up from the Darlington Raceway. And it's really going to be a battle of attrition. This track is really slick. We come here once a year, so we're really going to see a lot of guys run different lines here. It's going to be a very slick racetrack, very dirty from the series, from all 3 touring series this weekend. Trucks here on Friday night, Xfinity here yesterday afternoon, and Cup now tonight on Sunday night for the regular season finale. After tonight, the playoffs will be set, and there's 17 different drivers, but only 16 will make it. And that 17th different driver, of course, we know is out for the future, and Connor Zilic is in that car in that 7. Zilic starts in 33rd, had a poor qualifying effort, got in the wall a little bit. But Connor Zilic, as we know, is going to a full-time Cup ride in 2026 to drive the 99. As there we go, car's about to roll off here from Darlington. And I think it's going to be interesting to see tonight to see what happens if, the Hendrick dominance can be up here. We can have an upset winner. Justin Haley, if he wins, well, I don't know if that would knock out Custard, but I don't know, it wouldn't. Justin Haley's lower. Haley's not qualified for some races, but if Cindric wins, that'd be repeat winner. Cindric won earlier this year at Bristol. This guy's about to roll off, by the way. All right, well, we're having some issues here getting the race analysis up, but the pace car had a miscue. Thought we were going green. We weren't going green, so now they've added a lap here. It does say lap 3 of 67 on the board. That is not true. We have not completed 3 laps. That will reset once we hit the green flag. Man, I'm ready for this race. It's going to be a wild one here. Once a year, we go to this track. This track will be the playoff opener in 2026. As we'll see the pace lights go off this time by. There they go. 1 to go. Tail green. It says caution, but we're not under the caution. All right. Time to get in my race pick. I think we're going to have to watch out maybe for these Hendrick cars, but I have that guy starting in 6th winning this race, Ryan Blaney. I think it's about time Blaney wins again this year. I was so close in Pocono 2 weeks ago. We know we had that off week, and here he comes into Darlington, having a really good shot at winning the Southern 500. 26th race of the season, or 27th race of the season. 38 or 37 races that the entire schedule. Playoffs begin next week from Kansas, but we have to see who's going to make them tonight here in the Southern 500. Oh, yeah. Here we go. William Byron, Chase Elliott, Hendrick Motorsports teammates, Come to the green flag. Hold them back, hold them back. The green flag is out. We're underway at Darlington. Chase gonna step out to an early race lead. Whoa, nearly some trouble in the back right there. They all make it green and clean down the back chute here for the first time in tonight's race here. Gonna be a long one, longest race of the year time-wise. And they come back to the line. Chase Elliott is gonna lead the first lap. Chase Elliott won here a year ago. You know, he's won an Xfinity race here over a decade ago. And Chase, he knows how to get around this place. Pretty good here. I wouldn't be shocked if he was able to win this race, but oh, he'll slow off the corner. Here comes William Byron to the race lead. Oh, Elliott's going to tag the wall there a little bit. Chase into the wall. William Byron now out front. Well, Chase, I think, is kind of overdriving it a little bit. And with all this, is, like I said, dirty, tough track, all right? And the surface here is really worn out. Guys are going to get loose. Guys are going to get tied off. Oh, a turn. Another guy in the wall. Joey Logano in 22. Outside the playoff picture, trying to win tonight. Suarez, he's a guy in the playoffs. With the win at Talladega. Hemrick in the wall. Hemrick in the wall right there. Kyle Busch going to go to his inside. And a lot of passing so far. And a lot of two-wide multi-groove racing. This is a two-wide track. You aren't going to see... Oh... These guys go three wide. Three wide doesn't really work here. That top lane with the run. How about it? Oh, everyone about got loose. And by the way, it's slick here. 87 or 84 degrees. I think as the night goes on, we're going to see these guys get less crazy. Oh, Eric Jones in the wall. We're expecting a halfway caution at lap 32. That's about halfway. William Byron opening up to a 1.5 second lead over Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott, 29-year-old from Dawsonville, Georgia. And tough start for Connor Zilich. Right here, the 19-year-old out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Now has a full-time cup ride, and oh, Custer nearly spins. These guys back here having handling issues. Oh, Gregson in the wall. I wouldn't be shocked here if we got a caution soon here, a wreck soon. Oh, Noah's gonna ride the wall there. Stenhouse gonna race him hard. I'm not sure if Noah's gonna like that or not. Well, he probably will. Noah's a hard racer. Oh, nearly spinning in front of Briscoe. Briscoe racing for the regular season championship. So far, that will go to Bell more than likely. Briscoe really loose. Oh, Zilich in the wall. The 7 of Zilich into the wall. Zilich substituting for the injured Sam Mayer, who fell off his car in Indianapolis after winning the Brickyard 400. Zilich going to get around him. Byron now has opened it up to a 3-second lead. That's how fast William Byron is. He's about to open up to a 3.5 second lead. So far, still green in this race, and a lot of close calls tonight already. Mostly seeing if the guys running side by side. McDowell is going to get around him. A lot of heavy hitters in the back, which I got to say is kind of shocking. Oh, Hemrick going to get loose in the wall. He made the playoffs a year ago. Probably not going to make them in 2025. Kyle Busch, though, is with his winning Gateway. Out of winners this year, is the second oldest driver to win a race. Falling back already, and you guys probably seen it on the ticker already. A lot of guys moving positions. Suarez is going to go to his inside of the 99. Josh Berry on the outside. Oh! Thought one of them was at the wall, but no, it was the 5 of Larson in the back. Larson has had a terrible race. Only one win coming at Kansas. We go there next week, as I mentioned earlier. As the 22 nearly goes around. She's going to be side by side with Bubba Wallace. Oh, trouble! Can he keep it straight? He did. Wow, let's take a look at the replay. Let's see here, coming off of turn 2 right there. So close, they make contact. And then Logano tries to avoid putting the 22 or 23 in the wall. Nearly goes around. Tough luck for Logano so far. We're so close to having our first caution of the day, but now the sun has gone behind the clouds and is starting to go down. Oh, Chastain nearly in the wall. And with that, the grip is going to go up here a little bit. Oh, Josh Berry. Nearly putting the 8 in the wall. He's going to move in front of Larson. Larson's going to try to go with the crossover. Going to go to the inside. Berry up the racetrack. Berry so far is going to have that run off of 4. Oh my God, look at the ticker right here. Look at Byron and how big of a lead he's got. A 5.5 second lead, nearly a 6 second lead over William Byron. And Chase Elliott's about 1.5 seconds in front of the third place car, Justin Haley. William Byron just, on a clinic right now. He's led pretty much every lap. Gregson, Custer, gonna battle right here. Of course, Haas Factory team merging with Legacy Motor Club. And the 41 going to that staple next year, Custer. Custer will drive a Toyota for the first time in his career. That was announced back in Indianapolis 3 weeks ago. That's a reminder for anyone that forgot. Ryan Preece. Oh, on the inside of Ty Gibbs, and you hear me saying, oh, and yeah, that's just how the night's been. Everyone's been crazy. Look at J.J. Yaley running inside the top 25 tonight for NY Racing. Oh, nearly a spin off of turn 2. Not the first time we've seen that tonight, probably not the last time. Like I said, halfway caution expected to come out lap 32, lap 33. So we will get a guaranteed caution this race, for all the fans wondering. Well, Byron's about to open up to a 6.5 second lead. 27-year-old, 28-year-old out of Charlotte, North Carolina. His other home track, besides Rockingham. This is his southern home track, I think. Byron run the other throwback style race of the year, North Wilkesboro, back in May. Trying to get it done here in the end of August. Kind of rare that we have this race in August, usually in September. But this year, Labor Day, well, usually is always the first Monday in September. And the first Monday in September also happens to be the first of the month, September 1st. Probably my favorite month for obvious reasons. If you know, you know. Not like someone's birthday's that month. Anyway, I'm not going to make this about me. Going to make it about these guys. And look at Byron. I expect in this next lap, the end of this next lap, he's going to make the 7-second lead. This is the most dominant, biggest gap I've ever seen out of anyone. Where's Chase? Oh, Kyle Busch down the pit lane. I think he's saying he's having some issues with the race car. Where's Chase? Right there. Just entered the back stretch. Then Byron's about the front stretch line here. So yeah, they're about halfway ahead of one another, behind one another. Luke is running in 10th right now. That's Austin Hill of all people. Running in the top 10. Of course, going to the 3 next year. Really impressing me tonight. And if he's running in top 10 right now, I think he can do some great things next year and maybe make this a winning organization again. You know, Kyle Busch leaving that team. Expected to go to a 3rd car in Trackhouse, and the rumored number is 85. Of course, 1985 was the year that Kyle Busch was born. He'll be 41 next year, May 2nd. Man, I'm pretty sure a lot of guys remember Kyle Busch as one of the young guys. His rookie year was the year I was born 20 years ago. And for him to still be in the sport, still be racing for wins, not having the greatest night tonight. He's last place, I believe. A lap down, 2 laps down. Yeah, but I think Kyle could possibly do great things at Trackhouse. Trackhouse is a team up on the rise, I think. No, Ross hasn't won this year. Ross most likely going to miss the playoffs. But next year they're going to have Zilich on that team. They're going to have Ross on that team. They're going to have a pretty solid star with Ross Chastain next year. They're going to have a proven Cup champion there in Kyle Busch, a 3-time champion. And then they're going to have a future champion next, Jeff Gordon, I think, Connor Zilich. Trackhouse is going to be up on the uptick, and they're going to be a team to watch in 2026. I wouldn't be shocked if they're on the same levels of Hendrick next year. Byron getting around lap traffic. Getting around Ricky Stenhouse. He goes a lap down. Still expecting that halfway caution here within the next 8 or 7 laps. Oh, something wrong with Gregson. I thought maybe a tire went down. A little bit loose right there. Whoa, Gregson. Stenhouse would get his lap back. Kyle Busch would get one of his laps back. That'd put him 1 lap down. I think Kyle Busch wants to get to lap 32, lap 33 right now in order to get the halfway caution. Byron was really loose. I thought he was going to wreck right there. But now he's going to have 2 Fords in front of him side by side. That's going to allow Stenhouse maybe to get in behind him. Or maybe catch him, excuse me. Byron's finally going to get around that 4. Going to put him a lap down. Now he's going to have his sight set on Custer. In that scheme, he's throwing it back to William Byron. That is Jeff Gordon's final 24 ride, I guess. So Gregson hits the wall once again. And I say supposed final ride, because 2015 was his final season full-time, but then came back to run some races for the injured Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 2016. Custer running a throwback to Jimmy Spencer from Chip Ganassi Racing. I think that car is specifically from 2002, if I'm not wrong. Then you got some of these guys just running their normal primaries, like Chase Briscoe. Oh! Hard on the wall goes Cole Custer. All right, couldn't get that replay up for you guys at home. Cars down pit road. See what happens here. Is everyone down here? I think so. No, top guys stayed out. It's just going to put William Byron's lead down a little bit. Gregson will get his lap back more than likely here. I'm shocked how some of these guys are running. And, you know, we're about to have another caution here with another 10 laps. As NASCAR's pretty much said, the next caution or lap 40 will be the halfway caution. So this does not count as a halfway break. This counts as an incident caution with the 41 of Cole Custer being charged for it. So as the lights come on here, as it gets dark out on the unofficial end of summer, kind of sad, kind of depressing if you think about it. So we will go back green here, lap 32. Well, all right. Well, who's going to have a better restart? Top lane is decent. I'm not sure if it's great. Yes, we'll have a live time lapse of the start finish line cam tonight. Green flag back in the air. Some guys got a really slow restart. I'm not sure, but Chase is going to power on the outside. Chase Elliott gets shot out of a cannon to the lead. As in the back, cars making contact, cars in the wall. Austin Dillon is going to make contact right there. Nearly going to, I thought he was going to clear himself off the front bumper of the 16. McDowell, Larson side by side. Josh Berry throwing it in there. Top lane seems to be really good here, and that's the best lane you want to run here at Darlington. Josh Berry in the wall. Blaney and Byron going to battle side by side. Blaney in the wall. About scrubbed it. Dang, my phone's looking in the booth. Just watching this battle right here for a second. Oh, come on. Keep it. Oh, Blaine nearly got put in the wall. Thought he was. Byron now is going to have a set side on the 9. And Chase is probably going to hope he's in second here for this next restart. Chase a little bit loose. Byron's going to be faster. Byron to the inside. And William Byron's going to take it back. Going to be on the... Oh, and Chase going to nearly go around right there. Byron back to the point. Now that main battle we're going to have to watch here is between the 9 and the 12. Chase running a bit of lower line right there. Running kind of on that transition. Four laps, still that caution. So Elliott's probably in prime position. He has a good short run car. So Elliott's probably hoping we get a late race caution. That's my guess. Byron's going to start pulling away, though. And looks like most top 10 is going to get spread out here. Not by a whole lot, but the front 3 seem to be. The front 2 are. Second and a half. How about that? So I got word once Byron hits lap 40, they're going to throw the yellow. See that line Byron's running in? I wonder if Chase is trying to run that same line. Chase is just not that good, though. Byron's just unbelievably fast. Opens up his lead to 2 seconds. Byron has 6.5 seconds ahead. The first place car, the 10th place car, excuse me. Two guys a lap down. Stenhouse will get his lap back. So, all right, here we go. We're going to see the caution come out here very shortly. Right there. That is the halfway caution. Second one of the night. well, it flew before lap 40, so that caution comes out lap 39. Welcome back to the 76th Southern 500 from Darlington. Darlington celebrating 75 years in 2025, opened up in 1950, exactly 75 years ago. So we take a look here, it's going to be 24 laps to go here at the restart. Elliott, Byron, green flag back in the air. Does Elliott have the run on the outside? Yes, he does. But can he hold on for these final 24 laps? Reddick's going to get around him for second. And Reddick, you know, here's the thing about him. Not in the playoffs, not a winner in 2025, trying to get the job done here this year. He does not want to miss the playoffs. He does not want to disappoint his team. He might be slightly faster than Elliott. Let's go on board with him. Oh, he's going to close in. Chase Elliott really loose. So's the 45. You heard it right there. Had to get really out of the gas. And Justin Haley's going to go up to third. Byron falls back to fifth. Blaney to fourth. 23 to go now for Elliott. Trying to get his second win of the season. Of course, won it in dominating fashion earlier this year at Sonoma, and that's the second race of the year. Well, I think for all the Chase sexuals out there, oh yes, I said it, I'm a proud Chase sexual too. Oh, he's pulling away, but he hits the wall. That car, he must be good on short runs. And two, Chase is just outrunning, outpacing that car, I think. But we don't blame him. He wants to hold on and win this thing for a second year in a row. Qualified second. Now down to half a second. Now just a little bit under half a second. Well, Elliott's costing time here. Reddick's running faster laps. Reddick getting closer in the mirror. 20 to go. Byron's starting to move through the field. He's battling with Justin Haley. Justin Haley's going to have that slight edge. Here comes Reddick, though. Reddick trying to lock himself in. Reddick on the inside. Elliott in the wall. Caution waves. Debris. Oh my gosh. Well, Byron's going to be fourth on the outside. And Chase is going to be on that outside. Chase has been great on pretty much every single restart we've had tonight. This might be Chase's race to win right here. For Reddick, he doesn't want to see that. Number 45. But one thing we will see is a green flag right in a second. Welcome back, everyone, to the Southern 500. It's going to be a restart with 16 to go. They're about to come to it. And could this be Chase Elliott's win? Could it be Reddick's win? Or could it be someone else's? Here we go. Reddick, Elliott. Possibly the final restart of this race. Here we go. It's on. 16 laps to go. Elliott, Reddick side by side. Elliott with an amazing run on the outside. Got the help with Byron, but Byron's faster. Could be Byron's race. Austin Hill really loose in the back. Austin Hill up to fourth. Byron's going to be to his inside. Side by side for the lead. Byron leads that lap. 15 laps to go. Here comes Reddick. Byron slow on the inside. They're going to be side by side here off the corner. Car in the wall. That be the yellow. Oh, more crashing going on right here. 38 really slow on the racetrack. We'll see if that warrants anything. But what Chase Elliott wants to get warranted right now is a win. Byron wants to get awarded with the win. Both these guys won wins in the season apiece. Byron is inside. 13 to go. If you're a Byron fan, you're an Elliott fan. If you're a Byron fan, I think you're more nervous. If you're an Elliott fan, you can just pray and hope on for another caution and pray you at least get second. And if you're a Reddick fan, you just got to think, I need to do a Hail Mary. And Byron trying to win it at the 2 of the oldest racetracks in NASCAR this year. One in North Wilkesboro. Trying to win the Southern 500 throwback race. Rudy Fugle, you know, he's shaking that flag. He knows what he wants. He knows what Byron can do. He knows that he can win. He just hasn't been able to have the luck in 2025 to pull off another win since North Wilkesboro. I'm going to look back through the field one last time, really. Hemrick's going to challenge for a top 10 tonight. Bell has officially locked up the regular season championship. Oh, he's loose. Larson nearly put him in the wall. Kozlowski, Creed side by side. Oh, Zilich. See what Connor does. Nine to go. Well, Byron's losing some speed. Lost a little bit in the middle of the corner. Had a great corner exit. It's going to open up this to a 3-second lead. No! What? More debris, I guess. I don't know. I think NASCAR was making up cautions. Oh my God. This might be an elongated caution too. So that's what NASCAR's saying. They want a 2-lap dash. Okay then. That is interesting. Well, they're going to have to hold these guys back a little bit. Yeah, NASCAR saying they want a 2-lap dash. The final restart. Because once they get down to the back straightaway, they can't really throw a yellow. And that's kind of the reasoning. Well, if you're a Chase sexual like myself, you're in great prime position to win now. He's been great on the outside. We have a 2-lap dash. Really good on the short run. I'm saying here, Chase gets a good restart from Austin Hill behind him. All right? Because Chase has the benefit of a fellow Chevy behind him. Reddick's going to be behind Byron. The bottom lane's been slow all night. So if I think here, all right, if we use our heads for a minute, the outside lane prevails. That's been the fast groove all night. Chase Elliott wins this race, or Austin Hill somehow wins it, or Justin Haley somehow wins it. Third in line. My pick, Blaney, probably going to finish maybe slightly outside the top 10, maybe bottom of it. Cole Custer, wow, biggest mover of this race. It's going to get a top 10 more than likely. Let's go back to Cole. There he is. Well, he's the first guy out. He's not in the playoffs, going to miss it more than likely here. Well, he is. He has to win. And if he were able to win, that would knock out Nemechek. So if this wasn't the final race of the regular season, you see that guy who was outside, Ross Chastain. If he won a race, then Reddick won a race, and that would knock both the 41 and the 42 out. Ironic enough, those two guys will be teammates next year when Custer and the 41 move over to Legacy Motor Club. Well, I think that ticker's predicting who's going to win the race. It just said Chase was in the lead right there. I think Chase was ahead of Byron a little bit. And so the transponder thought that, well, Elliott was the official race leader. Not exactly. So out of all the lap leaders tonight, Byron's led the most laps, Chase Elliott's led the second most. We've seen them go off for a second. So yeah, NASCAR saying this is a 2-lap dash. So I assume they're gonna do a few more. And people are like, why are we wasting laps? Well, I think the reason why we're wasting laps, hypothetically, is so we don't get any more cautions. You know, the fans are getting fed up about it, drivers are getting fed up about it, so I think this is kind of why. Unnecessary cautions all night, 4 of them. Next week, the Cup Series goes to Kansas Speedway for the playoff opener, the Hollywood Casino 400. And that's going to be a fun one. It was a fun one last year. Blaney won it by passing everyone on the final lap. Well, not everyone. It was a 3-car battle between 3 Fords. Briscoe, was in a Ford last year with Sturhaus racing the 14. Then Cindric was. Cindric nearly won that race. But Ryan Blaney got the big run on Cindric on the last lap. Blaney went on and won the race. So they'll extend this caution one more lap. Here we go. Because next time by, when they get the 1 to go, it'll be 3 to go, and then we'll get the green with 2 to go. I think Chase is pumped up. Looking at all these crew chiefs, most of them are nervous here, mostly in the top 5. You got 2 2311 cars, and I just realized they're going to restart, by each other. Wallace is going to restart behind his teammate. Did they make it 3 wide here in this restart? Possibly. I think if Wallace should get the push to your teammate a little bit. I don't think that's going to happen with DI Racing AI, but if I were him, I would. Then that would probably boost you past 24 in the 9. But you also have Austin Hill. He's pretty aggressive. You never know what he'll do for a win. He wants to prove that he belongs in the Cup Series before he goes full-time next year in 26. All right, guys, here we go. About to get the 1 to go. Oh, boy. Byron fans nervous. Reddick fans nervous. Elliott fans. The 2 Hill fans are. Oh, my God. This is going to be wild. We're going to take a look at this camera. By the next lap, we'll have a full time lapse of that here. This start-finish line cam all night. Just see the day and tonight transition. As well as a burnout. Possibly. Has to be Chevy, because that's the only Cup iRacing car I own as of now. Or does Reddick win it? I really don't know who's going to win this race. Hypothetical right now. Green, white, checkered restart coming up here. You can barely see them. They're down the back chute. Oh, I'm ready. Strap the TV down. Whatever you're watching this on, strap it down. Whether it's a potato, a Game Boy, a Game & Watch, your Tetris, your PS2, whatever you're watching this on, strap it down because this is about to be a wild finish. It's going to be a green, white, checkered. 2 to go. Green flag back in the air. It's on. Going down the one. This is where it's been all night. Elliott with the amazing run. So does Austin Hill. Elliott to the lead again. Down the back chute with 2 to go. Well, he's going to be faster than Austin Hill. I'm not sure if Byron or Hill can get up the chase. Chase Elliott runs that lap cleanly. White flag in the air. One more time around for Elliott. Chase Elliott looking to win the Southern 500 for a second year in a row. This kid is on fire. Down the back chute for the final time. And into 3. Oh my goodness, he's going to do it. Add him to the legends at Darlington. Back to back Southern 500s. Chase Elliott wins at Darlington. Chase Sexuals, rejoice, rejoice. Crash after the race. Holy cow, that was stressful. Chase Elliott gets his second win in 2025 by winning at Darlington. He's going to do a lug nut check first, and he'll do his burnout. Well, here comes Chase Elliott out after his lug nut inspection. How about this for this guy right here? Turns 30 in a couple months. And gets the second win in 2025. And now he's going to burn it down for the second year in a row in the Southern 500.